Hello, guys, and welcome to Crafted Conversations by RCBA. Nowadays, everybody's getting up and podcast निकाल रहा है, but सब लोग ऐसे बोल रहे हैं, उसका रिएक्शन ऐसा आ रहा है कि कोई भी लोग मिल के आ जाते हैं, माइक उठाते हैं और पागल जैसे बातें करते हैं. तो आज हम आए 3 पागल ऐसी ही बातें कर रहे हैं, नॉनसेंस बातें कर रहे हैं माइक के साथ. So basically, Crafted Conversations is a podcast event that is brought by Digital Communications and Photography Department of the Rotary Club of Bombay Airport. Okay, so today we have with us Atharva Koyale, who's the BOD of Club Service, and Shrinivas Malekar, who is a member of the RCBA now. He was a ex-joint sec of the RCBA. So my first question to you guys is, क्या तुम लोग बिलीव करते हो कि RCBA में aliens है?
प्रॉपर जादू.
वो जादू करता है, वो जादू है ऐसा नहीं करता.
See? क्या जादू करता है?
Okay, but anyways, so coming to the real stuff.
Yeah.
Tell me something about how you got into RCBA and what was your first event in RCBA?
So I guess he got in RCBA a year later.
You start.
So yeah, I got into Mukesh Patel in 2020 and COVID happened and everything all lectures were online and everything. And by default, Mukesh Patel students at its best trying to pitch their committees and clubs, join this club, join that club. And out of them, we had Rotractor Manav Patel. Shout out to you, wherever you put his fame. So, Manav texts me, hey, Rotractor Manav here. Would you like to be a part of a social service club? And I'm like, by default, at first, I was like, sent a lot of messages by a lot of clubs, and I ignored at the start. So, and college happened and I got very bored, sitting at home. Kuch nahi ho raha hai, so might as well do something. So I went back to him and I texted him ki, are you still taking in members? So he's like, yeah, we will take in members. So yeah, you do this XYZ process and you're part of RCBA. I'm like, cool, yay, amazing. And that year was Paisvi's year. Like Paisvi was the president, Rotractor Paisvi Patak. So yeah. She was the president at that time, and I was introduced to the group. Everyone's very enthusiastic. Hi, hey.
Yeah, that is very, very tough for me. Why they ask introductions and everything? Why क्या होना चाहिए ना कुछ introduction?
Hi, I am Shrinivas. I am.
वैसा बहुत formal लग रहा है ऐसा पूरा. I am doing this. I am doing that. My hobbies are.
You're sending your partial resume.
So I am in law school. Everyone thinks you are so cool. You have a 6-pointer and क्या
So yeah, kudos to Manav for texting me. नहीं तो I wouldn't be here at this point.
Let's go, Manav.
Yeah. So
shout out to Manav.
Wherever, yeah. So yeah, that was how I became a part of RCBA. And yeah, journey तो continue होगी. पहले इसका देखते हैं कैसे हुआ.
Nice. Okay, Atharva, what about you?
Okay, so I have this school friend called Ashir. He was in SVKM. Mukesh Patel. Scam alert. Anyone has scam alert?
He's just jealous.
So I got into Rajiv Gandhi, right? And अठने का तो कुछ scene है नहीं. The most Vela person you'll find on this planet. So I was sitting home, still Vela.
Still.
So I was sitting home ऐसे ही time pass कर रहा था. Then he attended an event, a raincoat donation drive.
At the start of the year, we had this
raincoat donation drive. And after that he was like, bro, बहुत मजा आता है, join कर. So I asked my parents कि करूँ क्या? They're like, कर, कुछ नहीं कर रहे, कोई अच्छा काम तो कर लेगा.
That's the last time Atharva was asked his parents for anything. Literally. I don't think he's ever asked उसके बाद.
And I guess code was still on. So.
Yeah. So even my first event was a crazy ass event. It was we were making cards for doctors and army.
Open letters.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah. So we went to Calvin's house to make those cards. It was very chill. Means we had people our age. You're just vibing, you're playing song, you're laughing, you're
I think the best thing about RCBA that I have thought, because this is my first year obviously, but the best thing about RCBA that I have thought since I've come here is that whoever you talk to, no matter if you share the same interest or whatever, they just feel like you belong there. You know, they just make you feel like हाँ तुम इधर fit in, ऐसे हो जाते हो. वो ऐसा comfortable वाला
हमारे
ऐसा
जैसे
लगता
लोग
है.
होते हैं ना,
हाँ वही
हो जाएगी.
yeah, we can still look at it, but
like-
I'm just saying it overall. Like,
Yeah,
you know, even when you're
Yeah, I
talking to
agree.
the people who have high posts and everything,
Mhm.
you just feel like you fit in there
Yeah,
very quickly. So
yeah,
that's the
I
greatest
agree,
thing.
I agree.
And then, what about your first events? You guys did not say about that.
My first event just after joining was the what is it called? It was
Wow, it was so
no,
memorable.
I forgot the name of the drive. Okay,
Take
it
your
was
time, take your
you
time.
know we were giving out distributing the masks and like all the COVID what do you call it that equipment stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, shit. Okay, wait, I forgot.
Take your time, take your
हाँ.
time. मैं पहले बोलूँ फिर तू बोलेगा.
I'll think about it.
Okay, I told about my first event, right? That was the card wing. Second, I guess, was open school. It was an online one. Online में बहुत मजा आता था. The kids used to come. They actually used to ask us to do their homework and all college stuff. कि भैया ये करा दो ना, हमें सिखा दो ना. You like हाँ ठीक है सिखा देंगे. तो वो सब बहुत मजा आता था करने में. Offline, like अभी का बोल रहा हूँ. When it went offline, the kids are crazy. We went to YMCA and we just to let you all know, Open School is one of RCB's flagship event. It's going on for like around 4 years now.
5 years.
5 years. And it's basically we go to 2 or 3 NGOs every week on Saturday and we teach them English, maths, and we play with them. Not only teach, we play with them. So when we went offline, it's an all boy hostel. We were like 3 to 4 kids
Oh
with
my
15 to
God.
20. The kids are crazy. एक भाग रहा है, एक को उठा के बिठाया, दूसरा भाग गया. Then by the time I caught the second bus, वो भाग गया. So पहला क्लास हम लोग को उसमें चला के बिठाओ सबको. दूसरे क्लास में एक्चुअली हम लोग पढ़ाना चालू किया, उसमें भी पढ़ाया, सब हंसने लगे. Was by open school is a very, it's a fun event. It's actually, I don't know how, but I left with chalk marks on my back, and I didn't even notice it. Because it was crazy.
लिखा क्या था पीछे? पता है?
मुझे कुछ वो ड्रॉ किया था कुछ तो. मैं बैठा था, मुझे पता भी नहीं कभी ड्रॉ किया कभी नहीं. अरे एक्चुअली तो पता नहीं. ओपन स्कूल इज याद आया तेरा फर्स्ट इवेंट?
Yes. Face mask donation drive. Yeah.
Face mask. Oh, face mask. I
Yes.
thought face mask.
मैं वही सोच
So I guess उसका नाम कुछ अजीब सा था. Not अजीब सा नहीं था.
Just
Sorry,
studies
it
having
was
fun
very
with it,
good.
basically.
हाँ एग्जैक्टली.
But okay, we'll continue. Yeah.
It's
Yes.
okay, it's okay.
So that was my very first event, and I had people from my class as well. So you know, it was like we are meeting for the first time. It's in COVID, so yeah, we are meeting new people, even my classmates for that matter. So I'm like, yes, let's go, first event, woo! And everyone was introduced, and like सबने एक एक गाड़ी लाई थी, and we had to distribute masks and other COVID related health sanitation stuff. So I was apparently in Amog's car. Okay, so it was Amog's first year also.
Amog-
Amog the
Amog is the
current
president.
Current
yeah.
president of RCBA. So
Let's
I
go,
was
Amog.
assigned to Amog's car, and it was Amog. At that time, we had 2 other members, Anisha and Isha. So the 4 of us were assigned to go to somewhere around in Jogeshwari or something. And I was like, ki, oh, abhi kya kare? And Anisha and Isha, the other 2 girls, were in my class as well. So we knew each other, and Amog was the only unknown person. So I thought he's been part of RCBA, like, you know, at least a year or 2. And it was very fun. Like, I sat in the car and I'm like, hi, I am this and that. And yeah, how was your experience? And like, how was your experience been? So he's like, even this is my first event. And I was like, oh, then it was like, that whole anxiety was relieved. And yeah, we had fun that day. We did our social part also. And yeah, I mean, later on we met also. Like, we had lunch together, all the members, and we had that fun bonding session.
Yeah.
Post event chill sessions are actually good.
Yeah, agreed.
That
Totally
was my
agreed.
first post.
I mean, I remember I was a Dhurida Avenue chair for like
Let's
the
go.
one that happened last year.
This
This
year.
year.
This year.
23. So yeah, okay. Yeah.
23 last
This
year.
year, whatever.
Okay.
This road track year.
And our team, I mean, we kind of had to force each of like Atharva had to force each of them ki on offline sessions.
Oh my god, these guys were
But
crazy.
generally, that's the only reason like we have bonded so well right now.
Thanks, man.
So हाँ मतलब वो तो push किया
You're
Atharva,
welcome.
thanks
You're
to
welcome.
Atharva.
You're welcome.
So that's why. But yeah, my first RCBA event was actually a very interesting one. It was actually the
Trek.
RCBA trek.
Trek.
And kudos to club service.
But okay.
So yeah, the RCBA trek, like obviously you send me on a pahad with
Where it all gone?
anybody.
Huh?
Where I have gone?
I don't remember.
Let's go.
confused.
Then I couldn't remember my first.
We don't remember the mountain.
Mountain, remember the event name.
We have the memories of
Exactly.
trek, okay. But yeah, तुम मेरे को पहाड़ पे किसी के साथ भी भेजो, I'll fall in love with that person.
Bro.
I thought you will fall.
Again,
Amazing.
I'll tell you a detail about the trek. Basically, RCBA has a very bad history with buses. A very, very bad history with buses that we've never been able to reach back on time when we've booked a bus.
This was probably the only.
Yeah, and we were
the only time
shocked.
the bus did not break off.
We were exactly. उसके पहले सर the tire got what do you say?
What? Don't look at me.
The tire was punctured.
He's too scared to come on a trek. That's okay.
Excuse
हाँ,
me.
it got stuck. उसके एक बार ट्रिप पे आते वक्त बस का उड़
Have you ever
Yeah.
ट्रिप के टाइप पे इगतपुर से आते वक्त
Igatpuri, no. Again, I'm.
have you ever suspected that somebody from our club is
I don't know. So actually we
Plays Illuminati.
it might just be a conspiracy. We don't.
I don't know. So when we actually told Amok that we reached back at by 8 p.m. You're like shocked. The first question, like the first event कैसा गया? We left at 6 o'clock in the morning. That was still shocking because the trek was quite long. But
Yeah.
when we came back, Amok का first question was बस से कुछ नहीं हुआ. Not event कैसा गया, लोग आए ये हुआ. बस आए टाइम पे.
This is a typical parent behavior.
Exactly. But the event was good. We literally danced our way in the bus to the trek. While coming, half of the time everyone was sleeping, and others were playing. So bus rides also fun. Yeah.
That was crazy.
Basically, RCB is fun.
Yeah. Actually, it's fun.
Okay, so my next question is, who are the first people you met or gelled well with? How I think you guys are like pretty well. We can see that the chemistry. How did you guys meet together, and what are your first impressions?
Okay, so हाँ तू बोल तभी तू बोल. You learn first now.
It was all online.
Seniority ले रहे हम.
वही तो. बोल सुनना है क्या था मेरा first impression बोल.
इसका first impression.
हाँ तो और किसका बोलेगा?
No, he said who was the first person you met.
Yeah.
No, मुझे बोल. हाँ बोल.
You were not the first person I met.
Still after that still.
So this guy, we had these.
This guy.
No, we had this whole cult of having
chill sessions.
Because it was
Chill
online.
session drops.
So
they were crazy. We used to come online at 9 p.m. We used to sit in meetings and we used to leave at like 6 o'clock in the morning. रात भर कुछ भी बकवास बोलते थे. Any bullshit, but it was fun. It was fun. I personally got to know a lot of people, like even him, through chill session only. So I guess that was a very big hit that year.
now you're asking me the question, no me. So see, like he said, chill session was a thing, and it was COVID, so naturally people came in, क्या ही करे बैठ के. Even if you're working, like okay, you work and you sit. So we used to chill रात भर कुछ भी any random thing. Oh, what happened? This happened, that happened. So we had that whole chill session era also. And so this guy, I got to know he stays close to me. Like I stay at my home, he stays Worli. So he's like, yeah, chal kabhi cycling jate hain. And that time cycling was a very rarity because COVID.
I remember Mumbai in COVID. The entire streets were empty. Nobody is there.
And
it felt illegal to get out of the house. Exactly. To get out of the house, it feels like fuck this. This city is entirely
Let's go.
Continue.
So like this guy asked me for cycling. So me who for more than 1.5 years have not gotten out of my house, like haircut भी घर पे करके रखा था.
Oh.
And this guy's like, cycling chalte hai bro, let's go. And I'm like, no, sorry.
We actually went cycling once.
And like, although I wanted to meet, people in person, so I mean, it was like कि, I mean, थोड़ा risky था. So still, this guy managed to, come right downstairs, like come right next to my building, cycling करते करते, and he's like, चल मिल तो ले, अभी नीचे आए हो, मिल ले. तो फिर या आई मीन ऐसे हमारी पहली मुलाकात हुई कि कुछ तो देने का था इसको या कुछ तो लेने का था, like some instrument or
हाँ,
some
I
material I had
remember.
to give. Okay,
I remember.
materialistic guys, no. Yeah. So this guy came cycling. He met like at my single corner, and yeah, that's how we met first.
That's cute.
Same. Thank
Cute,
you, thank you,
yeah,
thank
cute
you.
meet and greet. Okay, so how do you think RCBA has shaped your personality? How has it helped you?
Go first.
No, wait. First, how it was.
उसका भी
like,
same
Same ही होगा ना,
You
मतलब
have
कि तभी
anything
तो
more?
no, but
He
like
spoke.
any
He interrupted your
Yeah.
Do you have any? But yeah, what was your first impression? Yeah.
First impression him. He actually knew everyone by that time, and he was quite famous. I mean वो है ऐसा
अभी
extroverted.
भी है.
हाँ extroverted
Yeah,
है.
उससे
I was quite famous. Mark.
हाँ बस हो गया. So when I joined that chill sessions, most of them actually knew each other, and he wasn't one of them. और जब भी देखता, there were some people, he, Neha, Ritik, Kanu, they used to go Valorant खेलते हैं guys, Valorant खेलते हैं, and these guys were always on that only. So that was the first impression. Then पता चला माहिम में रहता है, तो मैं आ गया लेके साइकिल, क्योंकि साइकिलिंग मजा आता था यार. I love cycling. So I went and I met him. तभी पहले हम लोग हंस रहे थे, 15 मिनट बस हंस रहे थे रास्ते पे खड़े होके, बस हंस रहे थे हम लोग. So yeah, that was a first impression. थोड़ा सा ओके बंदा है.
वो कोई मेमोरी बन गया है अभी.
First impression is last. That's
Yeah.
what they say, right? Last impression change हो सकता है. वो
वो तो
हो गया है यार.
तो third.
Yeah. So how has RCBA shaped your personality? Yeah. What have you observed within yourself, or what has changed within you after joining the club?
Good question. So, yeah, like COVID happened and my whole mindset was changed. Ki, how to get to know people, like how to interact with people. So it was like, ki, how will I talk to new people now? And me coming from an all-boys school, okay. So that factor was also there. Like although 2 years of junior college, but still. So
नहीं और लड़कों में interaction भी क्या है वो हमें पता है.
You can't talk to them with boys.
It's either you don't like meet for 6 months or something, and then you are just like best friends one day.
accurately.
But what are you doing for 6 months? Nothing.
Exactly.
So then yeah, so I had that back, like at the back of my mind I had that, and meeting new people at that point of time. So now I mean you can see very I'm थोड़ा जादू करता हूँ.
थोड़ा?
Yeah. So yeah, I
should have
mean
not said that जादू.
Exactly. नहीं तू नहीं alien. Huh?
compliments.
You should have,
It's just they are just jealous. It's okay. So yeah, I mean yeah, like personality wise in speaking, like in my second year I was made the public relations director for a reason, guys. Yeah. So तो फिर हाँ कि public relation director बना दिया. फिर I was made to pitch RCBA, like what Manav did to me. I was made to pitch it to
Let's go, Manav.
Yeah.
How many streams
Newbies.
did you get?
So, I will reveal that. Okay. In my public relations director year, I increased their membership by 150%.
Oh yeah.
That is basically in my first.
percentage.
So I'll tell you. No.
That's
So I'll
actually
tell you.
amazing. Huh?
So I'll tell you. So in my year when I joined, it was around 100 to 120 members, like with including core and everyone.
Yeah.
And later on, like in my year, so the membership drive starts in the start of the Rotract year. Like it starts in May and the Rotract year ends in June.
Yeah.
So May, June, July are the 3
Major
membership
yeah,
drives.
yeah.
So yeah, we had that whole thing कि ये plan of action है ये वो and people were coming and like it was not just me. Yeah, I don't just take the credit all by myself, but my whole
I was
team, my
waiting for the
entire
sentence.
team, my
I was
entire
waiting for the
team,
sentence.
the entire core, all the BODs of that year helped me and helped RCB in general to get that 100 to 120 member count to more than 336 members.
Damn.
Yes. So
That was
That's
actually
that's actually one.
so that was like a big achievement for me at that time, coming from
that year. RCB actually became the third largest community-based club in the world.
yes,
In the world.
In the world.
proud to say that.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
I know. Congratulations.
पूरे क्लब का क्रेडिट अभी ले लो खुला ही ले लो
वही बात ना.
So yeah, what was yours?
What was the question?
That was his personality change.
What has how
Oh,
has
yeah.
RCBA affected you?
So basically, I've been an extrovert ऐसा पहले से ही, so I don't care about that. So actually, I was very dumb when I joined RCBA. Very dumb. अभी हूँ पर तभी बहुत pro max था.
अभी है?
अभी नहीं है अभी
उतना नहीं हूँ.
So he was here.
And
That
I
level of
came-
dumbness.
came over here. Came here भयो. हाँ तो
So-
आया आ नहीं रहा होगा flame
हाँ.
में.
तो
So मैं बोल रहा हूँ चुप. So yeah. So when Asha pitched me, I said okay. And again, I was very well. I was an extrovert. So I was like, जो भी meeting आता है join करके बैठ जाऊंगा मैं. And then a form came that you need to for being the avenue chair of an event called Dost. Now again, Dost. It was a mentorship event. We were organizing one-on-one online mentorship programs mentorship program for unprivileged kids.
Why do you say mental health?
no, it was
Because
on mental health.
he's mentally ill.
To like
You know
That's
mentorship
okay.
and mental health are two
Different
different
thing.
concepts.
But yeah,
Excuse me.
it was a mental
हाँ.
health.
You
thing.
don't know what Dost was, brother. Dost.
What
I
are
was
you
saying
saying?
you were
Wrong
interrupting me. You are interrupting me. Shut up.
Okay, fine.
Good. So yeah, so that was a big step for me because I remember before I joined Road Track, there was this event called Social Conclave. He was actually
It
in the
was
core
my
team.
college event.
Yeah. And I participated, and that was online. Now, when my chance actually, when you know, it was my chance to speak online, I switched off my Wi-Fi. Switched off my Wi-Fi. I was like, भाई नहीं होगा मेरे से, मैं डर गया.
Lovely.
मैं डर गया. And when I joined, Adnan was like, चल बैठ जा तू ले ले meeting. I'm like, क्या? But then वो हो गया. After a point, it was very common. Now I'm sitting over here. I went on a stage and I spoke during Doida and all. So I guess that's somehow it has changed me. I've learned how to edit like DC, use
From?
Premiere Pro,
From
Tanvi and Bang.
He is disappointed in you right
It's
now.
okay. I learned marketing.
Yeah.
Then I'm the club service BOD. So I've learned how to organize events with good avenues.
Oh, thank you. We are getting technical. Oh my god.
shout
Yeah.
out.
So yeah, in general, personality development is a key aspect of joining Road Track.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. What are your fun stories from Road Track? Come on.
Let me count.
You will have to filter out.
Exactly. So fun.
I think one of the funnest things that happened for me, like till I've been here, was the improv night. It was absolutely amazing. So hilarious.
Which year one?
अरे GBM
This
वाला.
we were runner-ups. We
GBM.
along with Sansriti and you, right?
Acha, oh,
Yeah.
that happened in the dance studio.
हाँ.
Yeah, after
Ah,
the GBM,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And nobody was expecting
Improv.
a improv night. but
Exactly.
hilarious.
Okay, fun moment. I'll talk about one. So basically, I'm very scared of dogs. I'm very scared of dogs. And on a trek, my first when I joined this thing, I was helping Khushi Bang to climb. I was actually helping her. तो हाथ
You
देखिए.
want to sing the theme song?
Huh?
You want to sing
Bang,
the theme song?
bang, bangity bang, sara bang, bang, bangity bang. Okay, so
Shout out,
I was
shout
actually,
out.
yeah. So I was actually helping her. कि आ जा. Now even she's scared of dogs. Now that's fine. I'm having कुत्ता है फेंक दिया उसके ऊपर मुझे. I'm like भाई. I'm like shit. That was crazy. That was crazy. Then I remember Tanveer.
I'm so waiting to crack that joke.
तू बोले
No, so actually 4 years of madness. Okay, like every event, every fun, whatever meeting is a core memory, but it's difficult to choose the best out of them.
Yeah.
So the Daman trip was the first and the most fun event, like fun trip.
Lonavala Lonavala.
That is the most recent one. But
And
my
the most
first
fun.
yeah,
And the most fun.
fun all yeah. So see, that is one trip, like that is one part of RCBA's year I'm waiting for. Like it's my most awaited part of the year ki trip kab ho
Trip
raha
कभी
hai.
आ
Like
रहा है.
okay, I'll do the social campaigns and all the social drives, donation drives, etc. And and then it's trip time. You know that annual trip,
That
school
sounded
trip
so
chalta hai.
wrong.
It's
That sounded
trip
so
time.
wrong.
It's
Trip time.
yes, sorry.
That sounded very wrong, guys.
Guys, guy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
More fun. There are a lot of fun moments. I remember on that trek itself. I don't know why I'm stuck on it, but Tanvi's leg got dislocated.
Dislocated.
Yeah, dislocated on the
Had
trek.
that issue with her leg from some earlier
then
Yeah.
incidents.
Then
Oh, you remember? I have a story of this
Yeah,
also. Yeah.
so-
I just remember.
the way some people from the village came, they took her on up on a blanket and they carried her down on the to the bus.
My hats off
It
to
was
them.
yeah.
Really?
Then Tanvi stopped coming to trek now.
I think
She never-
most
That was
people-
her last trek
Right.
ever.
Most people are falling out because of situations like this. I remember, but no, kudos to that. Whatever happened this year on trek, Mahek lost her
Oh.
shoes ka sole.
That
And,
was so shocking.
Then she had to actually take off her shoes also, and she still completed that. Like she realized that she had lost her shoes. Then we reached on the
She
top.
lost her
No,
shoes. Like
No, like
she
the
broke
sole
it.
was gone.
okay, so there was no point
So,
of wearing the
मतलब
shoes.
Exactly.
पहले का कुछ point ही नहीं था. So she had to come back just say like just bare feet. It was crazy, and she was the most scared person to do that
I
trek
swear.
the entire time, but she did it.
Exactly. And the funny part is, before coming on a trek, she asked me, Atharva, कौन सा shoes पहनूं मैं? I have a sport shoes and a trekking shoes. So I'm like, what kind of question is this?
And
Trekking shoes पहन
after
ले.
that, she was going to a party.
हाँ,
She made it
and
to
she
that party.
made.
All
we
of
were
us are
like,
betting in the bus.
Because can you imagine? She's walking on a very stony area of very there were small stones. She was actually walking and she was shouting the entire time. "Bhai, lag raha hai,
All of
yaar,
us
lag
while
raha
coming
hai."
back are betting in the bus कि
ये जाएगी या
is
नहीं?
Meg going to go to the party or not?
Exactly. And she actually went. I was shocked because I slept. As soon as I reached
Dedication,
trek, because when event like these come now, you can't sleep the night before the event. I'm always
Has a
scared.
record of not sleeping.
Exactly, because
the
I'm always
previous
scared.
night.
अगर उठा नहीं तो I don't
FOMO,
wake
FOMO
up on
FOMO.
FOMO गंदा होता है मुझे बहुत गंदा FOMO होता है. So yeah, treks are crazy. Then चल एक event पकड़ते हैं. कौन सा?
Okay, no, wait. What are your favorite events? Tell me about that. The current ones, the ones that are going on,
Going
or
on, no.
even the
See,
previous
open
ones.
school is one.
Yeah.
Although
Open
I
school
don't
is
try.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Open
Yeah.
school is like the kids, they just make you crazy.
Open school is one of
Like
RCBA's
you're
things.
teaching them
Everyone's
and you're
favorite
having
one.
fun
Yeah.
yourself also.
Yeah.
They are also having fun.
You should
Yeah.
actually come to experience that fun.
Yeah,
Open
yeah.
school is a very it's actually open for all, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that, then we have close donation drive. So I tell my parents, my family members कि साल में एक बार आपको कपड़े निकालने हैं, अक्टूबर या नवंबर महीने में आएगा, get ready, आप दे दो. So that is my sorted thing, and distributing the clothes also, like it's right before we try to do it around Diwali time, so that the ones we are distributing it to, you are also happy, we see a smile on the face. So that is our motive. So yeah, that is one of the events I like.
Clothes donation. By this time, my mom actually knows the dates. This year she was asking like 2 साल से हो रहा है ना. This year she was like, when is this event happening? I was like December Jan में होगा. She said no, it's in October. And then I saw the poster, event आ गया. Like wow, because she's told all her friends, her whole friend circle as actually keep their clothes ready
Otherwise, घर
for
पे
the
तो एक
donation.
room पूरा इसको फिर जाए.
Actually तुमने गाड़ी देखी है?
If we turn that, वो सब कपड़े ही है.
हाँ.
टायर्ड है.
Sponsorship नहीं करना है, आगे बढ़ो.
आगे बढ़ो. So close relation. Then there's Kranti. Kranti is a very huge event. Basically, it was going to start off as a normal donation drive. We were taking donations to buy sanitary pads, and we thought कि आ जाएंगे उतना donation कि हम लोग रास्ते पे दे देंगे लोगों को. But surprisingly, we got enough donations that since from last year till today, we are actually donating pads to all the women in 2 villages in RA. So I guess that's a very big achievement
Yeah.
overall. It's a very good event. Kranti is one of those events. Then I guess there's Toys for Tots.
Toys for Tots.
Toys for Tots.
Recently happened. So
I went I went as Santa Claus for Toys for Tots. So basically, we
You know who to ask for gifts. If you want anything for free, Atharva is the man.
Atharva.
so we went and we went to a class full of autistic children. So it was fun. The funny part over there was the mask that I had the holes in the eyes were like this. So I was practically blind to see the किताब डाले दिख नहीं रहा है ये कैसे देखूं मैं उसमें I had to dance with them. It was so funny. It was so funny, and it was very well organized by the school itself. So I was sitting outside, and kids were coming one by one. So एक बच्चा आया, and she could not see my face, right? And she actually she actually hit me, but that's okay. I actually have a brother who's autistic, so I know that's cute. But the kids were very cute, and if you all know, I forgot the school's name, but the kids actually make very cool stuff. Still, can you pass me that thing? This is a phone holder made by autistic kids, and this is like one a very small this thing. The things they make tote bags, they make a lot of things. So you can actually buy those things, and they are practically very cheap. This is for 50 rupees only. That's very cheap. If people go selling things on the name of community service, they sell it at 200 at least.
Yeah.
If they promote it like autistic बच्चों ने बनाया.
This will stay here.
So yeah, that's one event. Let's not forget club service.
you are forgetting.
See, I mentioned trip, no? So yeah.
Yeah, I also mentioned
Trip, trek. We have
I've
Dholida.
been threatened to mention club service events.
By Atharva, no?
Obviously. So Dholida was one of my events.
I-
One of RCBA's events. We had a fourth Dholida this year.
Yeah. That was crazy.
That was the whole
And
backend.
the backend work was like
मजा आया.
there was a should I say I am sharing the story. So there was this point during Dorina preparation where there was I think like we didn't have enough entries.
No. Now I start the story. When they when I actually choose
assigned, no?
no not assigned.
This
This was crazy. When I had these
was
seven
bad,
people,
man.
I had
It
these
was not
seven
fair on
people as Avenue choice. They are all new people. So when they joined, I asked them, कितने लोग लाओगे तुम लोग? He says 30. Others say 20, 15, 10, 15, 20. I told Mahek and Shruti, they are like, ये लोग ही लाएंगे, PR जरूरत ही नहीं है. When the event actually came, एक भी नहीं है, महक एक भी नहीं. He actually got 25 people. So a good PR director. But it was so
Potential.
exactly. And at that time, I was actually told them, listen, don't be unrealistic. ठीक से बोलो, 5 बोलो तो 5 लाओ, ठीक है, पर बोलो. नहीं, महक was she joined a
Yeah,
meeting
yeah.
from mall. हाँ ये तो किधर है क्या? 15 लोग आ जाएंगे ऐसे.
We have literally done PR and you can go to Infinity.
You
War.
might be getting confused.
We did
Mehak
PR.
Shah.
मैं कहा था.
We did
We
PR at Infinity.
at a food mall.
Food court.
We
And
went.
everybody. And we actually met some celebs, right?
Yeah.
Some slow.
And the funny part, the PR was so good that we actually had more people from outside RCBA because I guess it was exam
Yeah.
time.
Right.
So I was very shocked. So again, kudos to him and the whole team that they actually got people.
We gave.
I actually have the screenshot where we have that 10 rupees का profit वाला thing.
Oh yeah.
Payment सिर्फ बैठा था कि profit लाओ कुछ तो.
We gave I don't know unrealistic number.
Oh, very unrealistic
But
number.
then we got.
We managed to get people.
Which was crazy because
And the
I
event-
think everybody has come in the last. year.
Exactly.
And nobody before like 3
We
years or
we hit 80 people and a break-in was 120. 80 after 80, 3 days
After
straight we
it was
had
stagnant,
0.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we were like, oh shit.
Crazy.
So again, but I like the way they work, all of them. So they are my avenue choice again for prom. So Aja prom. PR Aja. Prom is again one of RCBA's most awaited events.
Okay, now coming to the interesting things that people want to hear. You've been so many years in RCBA.
Yeah.
What are some mess ups that you made?
Mess ups. He might have actually like have a lot of them. So let's go.
Mess ups as in the event
As in-
mess ups?
yeah, in the back end
or mess ups
You
in my
have
life?
other mess ups. You can
Mess
say
ups
that.
in my life, yes. Mess ups in my life,
Okay,
yes.
wait.
There are. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't need to tell. But yeah, regarding events, of course, every event is not like 100%
Yeah,
perfect. So we go by that. We are expecting, not say if we are expecting 100 people, we are expect like we know that not more than 60 to 70 people will definitely attend. We have that guarantee. But the remaining 30 are the doubtful category. So yeah, I mean it's happened at almost half of the events where we expect a certain amount of crowd, and I mean yeah, like surprises like Dholida and yeah, ki full profit mila, yeah. So I mean yeah, that is one part, and
But I guess
yeah, mess ups is attendance only, like
yeah,
major mess ups
major
are
mess up
attendances.
but I guess one thing that my seniors have taught, again, him also, that whenever any mess ups happen, first thing is to stay calm, because I tend to go
Yes.
crazy. But one,
He can attest.
yeah, but one thing they've taught me, that whenever there's a mess up, that's okay, because that's how you learn
Yeah,
in the
true.
future. So after a lot of experience, like I'll give you an example. I love making after movies for events. So I have this crazy thing. So first time we didn't have any videos. Second time I was asked to make videos. I had the wrong ratio. So after doing all these things, you finally learn how to do a proper event. So I guess it's important to make mistakes, but we learn, and we have people to actually teach us all those things in RCB. So yeah,
Like
okay.
even taking open school or any other event which has been happening through the years, let's say open school only, so open school 1.0 and open school 5.0, there is like zameen asman ka
Huge
farak.
difference.
Okay,
A huge difference.
so like there, like open school 1 wasn't perfect, but it was perfect in its own year, and open school 5 it's perfect in its own year. But yeah, so that's what I want.
Events grow. You learn from you learn from your mistakes. So I guess yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, so Rise is coming. Have you started
Rice.
Are you going to the gym every
Yes.
day, hitting 2 hours?
2 hours.
2 hours?
1 hour.
15 minutes. 15 minutes.
2
1
hour,
hour.
1.5 hours
Oh,
clicking selfies.
Yes.
आधा घंटा
yeah.
वर्कआउट.
Guys, आज इतना काम किया, आज इतना काम किया.
बट क्या कुछ क्रिकेट विकेट बैडमिंटन?
नहीं, so like I've been busy with college and everything, तो अभी थोड़ा
उसको आता नहीं है basically. It's okay. But
I
again,
was a school athlete.
Guys, by the way, I am the prime bowler of the
bowler of
I'm the prime
so
bowler of the
get
RCBA
this,
team.
get this, get this.
हम लोग सर्व गए थे एक बार और
He gave almost.
देखो मेरे I'm going to say the story. You are going to fabricate it. I'm going to.
Okay, okay.
Okay, तो हम लोग गए थे टर्फ एक बार, ठीक है, एंड हम सब RCBA वाले गए थे, एंड I have tried probably playing cricket after
2 years,
let's say
2-3 years at
yeah,
least.
some years or something like that, 2-3 years at least, okay, and I'm telling these
I'm
people,
so clueless.
I'm telling these people मत दो bowling मैं नहीं करने वाला, मेरे उड़ने वाले बॉल exactly वही हुआ है.
उड़े उसके बॉल बैट्समैन के ऊपर से.
I have given I don't know how many
40
2 ओवर के ना,
नहीं, एक ओवर का,
एक
ओवर
ओवर में कैसे कर
40 runs in an over is
You are exaggerating.
I'll tell you, no,
20
20
I also
into
make
1.
the runs like batting में, but
बैटिंग में ठीक है, बॉलिंग में हेमन इज अ वेरी गुड बॉलर, इज अ वेरी गुड क्रिकेटर. ही इज थ्रोइंग बॉल्स एट अ पॉइंट, मैं बैटिंग कर रहा था, आई एक्चुअली सैड ऐसा है कि बॉल आए थे मारूंगा, बॉल आए थे मारूंगा, मैं खड़ा था, एंड आई एम नॉट एग्जैक्चुरेटिंग, बट 40 runs, आई एम वेरी श्योर कि 40 runs, जिसमें से हार्डली 2 या 3 सिक्स गए होंगे, बाकी सब वाइड दो. You are like gone, man. Again, sports is also one.
Okay, guys, so that's been a great chat. My last question, okay, we are short of time, so my last question is, what is your message for the people who are actually looking to come join a Rotary Club or join RCBA, like future members? What would you want to tell them?
So they should, and they should participate, because the people in our Rotary Club are actually very welcoming. In general, when you meet them, they won't show any hierarchy or something.
Yeah.
They actually
मतलब होगा तो भी पीछे दिखेगा.
हाँ. And secondly, you what do you say? You learn a lot of things. There is a separate department for professional development. There I've learned editing, I've learned marketing, I've learned how to handle events. So in general, you learn a lot of things. you boost your social life, social circle, and you meet people from all the streams.
Yeah.
I know people who are learning music. That's a very rare stream.
Yeah.
So you network a lot, and that actually comes in handy in life.
So like I joined the club with zero expectations. Okay, so I mean throughout these years, I made a lot of good friends. Okay, friends is one thing, like, and networking is another. Social networking is another thing. So yeah, social networking is one thing. You build your network, and let's say it will definitely help you in the future. So that's one thing. You learn how to represent yourself or any other organization in public. So public speaking is enhanced, and I mean there are a lot of other things. If I start naming them,
It will take another interview.
In short, if you want to enjoy your self at like doing social service also, like giving back to the society, as well as making memories with your friends,
And
making
you can
memories
actually
with your friends.
find a stream of interest.
Yes. RCBA is your go-to destination.
Yes. Come to RCBA.
Yes. Do.
We welcome you with open arms.
आ जाओ, जल्दी आ जाओ.
आ जाओ.
भाग के आ
Act for
जाओ.
impact every day.
Bye.
RCBA.
Okay, that's been great, guys. I am hoping कि ये चले और हमें जो funny चीजें हैं वो edit ना हो. और I hope
सुलेमान देख लेगा.
we get more and more podcasts and और ये
Definitely.
और पागल लोग आते रहे और पागल चीजें बोलते रहे.
अलग-अलग memories सुनते रहे.
So right now Suleman has actually made Maggie for us.
Yeah.
So
Let's
we
go.
are also
Very
hungry.
hungry.
Okay, so that's it and see you in the
हम
next
3 बंदरों
podcast.
से आपका
You want to do
धन्यवाद.
the chant once again?
Okay.
Okay.
Act for impact every day.
RCBA.
Act for impact every day.
RCBA.
Act for impact every day.
RCBA. Woo! That's it. Good night. Goodbye.